man, like its audience is established, and watering it down with all this extra shit, it doesn't appeal to the modern audience. What it does is it alienates the existing audience. You know, the ones who will give you their money if you don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
By the way, we went live a minute ago.
Wait, so they heard us talking about fucking...
No, it's just the first 10 words on the newest stream are you going completely nuts with every word you can.
Yeah, well, we're talking about like how this attempt to appeal to broader demographics is actually watering things down, and like video gaming particularly, like if the first game makes $10 million, the second game, provided you don't fuck it up, will probably make 10 million, maybe a little more because it'll pick up some audience, right?
Right.
But if you spend $2 million making a game and then the game makes $10 million, and that's a huge commercial success, then you spend $5 million making the next game and it makes $15 million, still a big commercial success. You don't spend $40 million making the third game and then go, what the hell happened when it only makes 30 million? You know? That's on you, idiot.
Right.
And trying to appeal to a broader audience generally doesn't close that gap. But they seem to think they can close that gap by appealing to a broader audience.
Well, when you appeal to the broader audience, your games start to be crap because your hardcore audience is going to be like, no, this has gone to baby mode now. Like fighting games. It's happened a lot.
And like I said, like these are the people who are like you're alienating the people who you know will gladly give you their money so long as you don't fuck this up. So why are you so intent on fucking this up?
But at the same time, by that same token, like fighting games,
yeah,
there's not that many hardcore fighting, game players. Like you can't make games for the pro level. Small. You can't make games just for the pro level. You've got to make games that are accessible for somebody outside of that top 1,000 people. I found a new boss apparently already.
Rick, I just cleared out Windmill Town.
Well, this is a freaking weird one, and I didn't check my equipment or anything, so I've got my wrong sword on. Oh, lovely! It's a Scarlet Rot boss.
Oh, they're the best.
So yeah, fun. Everybody's favorite.
Everybody loves Scarlet Rot.
It's the best. I'm not even gonna count that attempt because I just walked in, had the wrong sword equipped, have everything not set up to be doing anything in there.
I normally try to avoid spoilers, but that's actually kind of awesome looking and very reminiscent of, Spider Bitch from the first game and Scorpion Bitch from the next game.
Najakas or whatever.
Yeah. But like, Centipede Scorpion Bitch, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, split Centipede.
Yeah, very, very pink, though.
So after all that searching around, I finally find the boss for the area. And there will be nobody in the stream to watch me fight the boss.
Oh, that's right. You were kind of lost earlier, weren't you?
It's not the easiest place to find your way around. Nothing seems to connect. They made everything like dancer flowy.
Yeah, they did.
Like, you know which boss we really liked in Dark Souls 3? The Dancer. Let's do it again. 17 times.
The Dancer of the Boreal Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, she's got some health pool.
goes.
I keep looking over and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's still a lot of them twirly-whirly moves.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even notice. One of the things is a scorpion stinger, one is a centipede.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just 2 centipedes on each half, but it's not.
Right.
Alright, that weapon's not going to work.
Oh, did not dodge that for shit.
Is one of you watching a video in the background?
Oh, I am.
Not.
I should turn that down a little bit.
Just a touch. It's coming through just a little bit. If you don't mind.
Nope.
This is why I do headphones.
I have headphones on as well. The mic on. It doesn't seem to matter which headset I use. People always seem to hear whatever I'm watching in the background. Almost, I could have, if it's anything above like almost silent, people are like, what are you watching? I'm like, how do you hear that? Yeah. And I have adjust sensitivity and all that a couple times now.
Not have damage.
All right. I might be settling in for a few minutes. At least they make none of these bosses have runbacks. Like, they've got a grace right outside of every freaking boss.
Dude, I would have to say I think the worst runback in Elden Ring is at Raya Lucaria Academy.
Yeah.
Her runback fucking blows.
Especially if you forget to reset the elevator after you go up.
Yep. Now she busted out the fucking dragonfly wings on top of it all?
Yep, and got me with Scarlet Rot.
Dude, this bitch had sex with all the bugs.
All. She's not eating the bugs. She's procreating with the bugs. She's also about to die.
She brings whole new meaning to the term human centipede.
She's dead. I guess we're not settling in.
Well done.
And my souls are even here.
It's nice when your souls don't get lost.
4-shot the boss? That's not bad. 4 or 5, I guess.
No, like I said, once I started getting up there with those shards, things got quite a bit easier.
Yeah.
You know, dying to a boss I've never seen before. Okay, that's nothing new. Or unexpected, really, so.
Yeah.
But I 1 or 2 shot almost every boss I came across the other night.
But it's also feeling very cheat to be using the Mimic tier. This thing's super overpowered for this.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they buffed it with this recent patch or something.
Which is surprising since the Mimic tier is already, like, goated, you know?
Yeah, but they nerfed it a while back, and they nerfed it pretty hard. Because when I was playing, I don't know, during
they
like
wanted
the spring,
people to have to make a choice, not just it's automatically Mimic tier.
Yeah.
I still lean pretty heavy on it's automatically Mimic tier.
So do I, but there are stronger spirit summons.
I use what is it? I use Banished Knight Engval until I can get the Mimic Tier. That has been my go-to technique.
I've never used him. I used what is his name? Oleg.
Oleg is very similar.
Because you get him in that, well, like in the first room in the game, in that first
he's down in that
hero's
dungeon.
grave. So if you can just get that, the rotten, yeah, it's Banished Knight Oleg. If you can just get that rotten or putrid tree spirit out of the way, then you're fine.
Yeah, Banished Knight Engval is extremely similar. But you get him just for beating a random boss at the end of one of the catacombs. I can't remember which one, but it's right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Oleg has it, but Ingval has the storm leap with the spear, the one where they spin it around and it makes like the tornado, and then they leap forward.
I don't know. Oleg has twin swords, so he kind of...
It's pretty much the Halberd Knight from Stormveil.
Yeah.
That is exactly what Ingval is the Halberd Knight.
Well, this is a weird
Shit,
twist.
it's nighttime? Fuck. Deathbird. I didn't really want to fight you right now.
Wow. There's some stuff happening. Don't look, Slender.
Dude.
Imp, you can look.
Can't really look anyway because I'm fighting.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of a boss fight at the moment. This guy's always been kind of a pain in my ass.
Deathbird. Why? Why did you even have to fucking be there? I hate you.
What are you, in the mountaintop of the giants?
Mm-mm.
Thanks, that's the only one.
Capital Outskirts.
There's a Deathrite bird there?
Yes, there is.
I don't think I've ever been there at night.
Yeah, there's one at Raya Lucario, the city right outside. There's one
Caelid.
at Caelid. There's one here at the Altus Plateau, and there's one in the mountains, the giants.
But the only important one is the Caelid one, because it has the death poker.
The Death's Poker, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
disagree.
the best weapon in the game.
Close. It's definitely one of the ones that's up there for sure.
If you're able to use it effectively.
I do still like the Godslayer's Greatsword too, though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If I had to choose between that and Death's Poker, I think I'd take the Greatsword. But
yeah,
that's my playstyle.
That's right, random enemy. You only made me use 3 flasks.
You kill one giant, and you eat the arrow from the other one.
There's also the option of don't kill the giants and just go kill the tree sentinel.
Fuck that.
It is an option.
I mean, it is.
That 1,500 souls ain't that important.
Yeah, but it's like, it's so easy, though. That's 2 dead giants.
All right. this dungeon looks like it's going to be crazy.
Now Tree Sentinel must die.
That is one of my most hated enemies in the game.
Tree Sentinel?
Yeah, I hate the Tree Sentinel up there. He really is a level check. Did we just come up this elevator? I don't remember. No, didn't. Aha, I know where I am now. Excellent.
Damn it, he caught me with one of those charged hits.
The lightning?
I hate that it's like an insta-kill.
Which one? The lightning bolt?
Yeah. The lightning with the hammer.
Oh, with the hammer, not just the one where he makes lightning
No.
appear under your feet.
No, I thought he was targeting my my little buddy, but he was targeting me, so I ate it. This time. There we go. We're gonna try this again.
This place is gonna be very easy to get turned around in and lost.
Oh, it's one of those, huh?
A little bit like Crumbling Faramajula.
Oh, fun.
Looks like a lot of different pathways you could take that have broken
Sweet.
endings.
I felled him and then I died.
So he's
We
gonna
killed
revive.
each other. No, it said enemy felled and I got my souls.
Okay.
I just kind of face tanked his attacks.
That's one of the more disturbing mobs in the game.
But alright. I now
think-
have access to the city.
I do not like this thing.
The fat man with no legs?
It's almost like a Godskin apostle, but fat and golden.
And with 2 heads? Has he got 2 heads?
I think he's got 3, or he's got omen heads on top of his actual... Like his helmet is 2 omen heads. Which would also be much like a Godskin. And I'm stuck in between him and a tree. I'm
We shall
dead.
call him Golden Body Positivity.
What are you doing watching? You're not supposed to be looking at spoilers.
I can't help myself. I try to monitor your chat, but you don't have anybody in the chat right now, so I guess I don't have to.
Well, there's 3 viewers.
Well, one of them's me.
One
One's
of
me.
them's Imp and one of them's me.
All right, the sticky A button or the sticky B button just killed me. Damn it. I backstepped off the lift.
Done that.
I was telling him earlier, like the only problem with my Logitech controller is that the B button sticks, and I haven't taken it apart to clean it up and fix it.
Yeah.
But this controller has lived longer than any of my Xbox controllers, and every single one of them has had stick drift at one time or another. In the time that this Logitech controller has never had it.
I enjoy
don't know what it
using
is
my
about
PS5 controllers.
Yeah,
that's what I've
I
been
have a
using.
PS4.
I would enjoy that too, over
I
any
I
Xbox
prefer it.
controller.
I hate the offset analog sticks. My Logitech is basically shaped like a PS4 or a PS5 controller, so
Yeah.
a PS3, probably modeled after a PS3 controller. So it's pretty nice, but like, yeah, I gotta fix this B
But
button stick.
could it get a sub down to the Titanic?
It can get it down there.
What happens
Sometimes
from there
faster
remains
than
to be
others.
seen.
Maybe their B button was sticking too.
Right.
One time a Logitech controller gets stick drift.
Right. You know what never got stick drift? Ever? Still to this day? Dreamcast.
What's that?
Dreamcast controllers were perfect. As far as the analog sticks.
Nice.
I mean, they could get stick drift, but they had to get abused.
They were made with a system that was basically almost impossible to get stick drift. And I don't know why nobody else uses it. Probably because they want everybody to rebuy their freaking controllers every few years.
I think that's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Especially the Joy-Cons with Nintendo. So ridiculous.
No disagreements here. But yeah, my Dreamcast is one of the few systems that I never had. Like, that was the one that I ended up missing.
It was the one that should
had a
have been the
Genesis.
best.
I had a Genesis, I had a Super Nintendo, I got a PlayStation, N64, but Dreamcast just never happened. Nope, no
Every time I think about the Dreamcast, I just think about Obi-Wan going, "You were supposed to be the chosen one." Because the Dreamcast really should have been the best of the systems. But it just did not get the support.
Oh no, the problem was
They
it got the
innovated
support, but
What's-
they were also stupidly easy to pirate.
Yeah.
That's what did them in more than anything else. And the other thing that they decided to do, which I understand why they did it, but it still wasn't a good move, was they gave the Dreamcast a price cut right before the PS2 came out.
Yeah.
And with the track record of the 32X and then the Saturn, people and game studios got worried that they were going to discontinue it like they did the Saturn. And the port dried it up, even though they weren't discontinuing it. It was still a good piece of hardware that could compete with the PS2.
Easily.
But they
Actually
made enough mistake-
outcompeted with the modem and everything else. I mean, the
Yeah,
PS2 was
the PS2 had
behind.
one.
Yeah.
It didn't
was
come
not-
built in, but it had one.
Yeah. It was not as good as what the Dreamcast had done. The interface, everything. Plus the memory stick things that go into the Dreamcast.
Yeah, the VMUs.
Yeah, those were innovative in a way I actually liked, unlike Nintendo's innovations. Like, I hated the Wii. Could not stand that thing.
Yeah, I was disappointed with it. I would have preferred if they made it where the you could either play the game normally without the motion controls, or you could use the motion controls and flail around like an idiot if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Not mandatory, like, nope, you are doing it this way and only this way.
Yeah. All right, Slender, I killed the fat slob. Wow, I actually got a good reward for it too.
You killed body positivity.
Mm-hmm.
Good. None of that shit here. I'm killing all the Trumpers.
That is a choice. What the hell? Hey, what's up, guys? That did not seem like a normal mob. And how the hell do I get back to it now?
Think it didn't go well?
No. It absolutely did not. But I'm not that far away from it. If I can remember which turns I took. In fact, I may choose not to screw around with him at this juncture and go do some other stuff around here.
At this juncture, good sir, I do not have time for you.
Oh, he's apparently got time for me. He's sending lightning at me.
Make time!
Yeah, Jeff, I mean, since I started doing multiple different characters, the death counter kind of didn't make sense. If I go back to the character that I was using it on, I've still got the count. Well, that's weird. We'll see if it ends up showing up. It pulled in the Rumble chat, but not the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat's usually the reliable one.
It says you got 5 watching now, so...
Let's see if I can fix the chat real quick. 'Cause I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, it shows it. Weird. Maybe it's just because it's Jaffo. Either way, I can see it.
So I look over at your screen, and I just see that dude over on the other side. I keep, looks like you got time now.
Is he? Oh yeah, he's pacing back and forth, isn't he? Yeah, that's the guy I don't want to deal with. Well, look at him.
He looks friendly.
Yeah.
In his way.
Yeah, that's one. That's definitely that's a way. That's a thing.
Yeah, back away, not today, buddy. I don't know. Can I get back over to him anyway without going the other way?
Why would you even want to?
Because, unlike you, I try to complete everything.
I try to complete everything, and you're like, you don't even need to do that, guy. Stop talking to that guy. Just go.
You've already played through the game multiple times. How do you need to be a completionist on the 4th or 5th run through?
Because it's worth it. It's just so fun.
You could be playing something new. Uh-oh, he came to me. And I'm dead.
I could be, but...
I didn't even jump off the tree, and he just walked over and swatted me with lightning.
The
Hey,
old
Kremlin.
doesn't upset me.
Well, Jaffo's second chat showed up. And his third. Just the first one. Apparently, Social Stream was just feeling him out, trying to decide, how's Jaffo gonna be tonight? Do we display his stuff or not? Oh, stop it with the freaking casting. Don't have time for you. I've got a date with a lion that also has a gigantic sword and lightning powers. Alright, buddy. Ow. A stagger on me.
Must be like a sub-boss.
I don't think so.
Think he'll respawn regardless?
I don't know. We'll see. But he died like a bitch. What's the line from Untouchables? Your friend died like a stuck pig. That was one of the best lines from Kevin Costner ever. Right after the hitman says that, he's like, pushes him off the building. Did he sound anything like that? I think he'll respawn.
Entirely possible.
And I think I'll run by him every time he does. I've proven myself. He died. But the next guy just killed me. Now we'll see if he respawns.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The knights, they're still annoying. Especially the ones with the shields.
I wouldn't know. My run button works.
Mine kinda does.
Playing pinball with Brahma between spells. Yep, he's there. That is just a normal mob in their minds.
Yeah, fantastic.
With freaking ridiculous lightning powers that can one-shot you with his sword. Or at least take half your life like that. Run away! Nope, he got me. There is no running away. He just pins you down with lightning.
Never believe it's not so.
Alright, so I guess I have to play for realsies and actually fight. I hate fighting things I've already killed. And conveniently, they made it in a place where spirit ashes are unusable.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't they?
All right.
You can have your spirit
Lion-O.
ashes back when you don't need them anymore.
Yeah. Ow. I may die more to him than I did on the last boss. Oh, he definitely hurt me, Kremlin. What are you running around doing right now, Imp?
I am working on Sellen's quest chain a little bit. Ronnie's quest chain is done. Celia's done.
You went out of the DLC?
Yeah.
I just got to this part of the map, Jaffo. You what?
I've been working on this character all day. It's not really going to take me that long to get him DLC ready. He's already well on his way. But I can't... When I turned in the Rolana's Remembrance, the weapon you get from that looks really good for a Dex infill.
Yeah.
Like, really good. And then there's also the moons.
One more hit. That's all I need.
And I did come across the equivalent of one of the mausoleums.
Yeah.
It just looks like a stone sarcophagus. Found one. I was like, this looks different than everything else. Walked up to it. It's like, give me an interaction prompt, and I did. And it was like, oh, okay, it's like one of those.
Yeah, I did one of the sarcophagus rides earlier.
I didn't see that yet.
We've taken very different ways through the DLC so far.
Yeah.
The problem with that was... Actually, the problem with the whole DLC map is they don't have a subterranean thing. So there are times when you are underneath the map. Yeah. And it shows you on the top of the map, rather than having it be subterranean. I don't think they did that well. That could have been done much, much better. He didn't touch me. I'm 5 feet away from him. As denoted by my whole body falling down and still my head not being at his feet. That's at least 5 feet away.
Oh, I forgot Mr. Hands was in here.
What's up, Mars Monkey Max? Just playing through the DLC still. I wonder if the Great Katana can stagger him. He doesn't seem very staggerable. Oh great, a friend came to play.
Certainly acquire some interesting attention.
Alright, got him. Now let's not die to the little basic magic mob after him. I'm taking my souls. Son of a... Whatever spell this is that he's got, I want it.
Okay.
Well, he's killed me in 3 hits like 4 or 5 times, and it tracks you from underneath flawlessly. Yeah, Max, there's been some tough bosses. The weirdest thing is the last 2 bosses I've fought is a combined total of 10 attempts. But then last night, 2 hours of attempts on the same guy. And he wasn't even a real boss.
Yeah, the one mausoleum guy that I fought, he did too. He was a pain in the ass as well.
The one with the crossbow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still didn't beat him. I haven't gone back.
Yeah, I beat him. I haven't discovered the other place yet.
Where does this guy keep appearing from behind me? If he heals this lion, I'm gonna be so pissed. Alright, lion guy down again. Yeah, I got the snake guy in 7 attempts. It was actually surprisingly easy. Mesmer was fairly simple. This spell is ridiculous. Alright, made it through. I don't think I'm familiar with fighting Cowboy.
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of his stuff. He's pretty good at Souls games.
Yeah. I abandon here all my fears. And I got another Erdtree, whatever it's called. Thing. So I'm going up to level 11 and level 7. So far, I have not found weapons that outclass the in-game weapons from the base game. Which is weird for the DLC.
Yeah, but they're on par with the end-game weapons.
Well, hello there, bird. That's not the usual bird attack. And dead. Luckily, there was another grace that I got, so I'm not going that far. So Max, did he kill Mesmer in those 10 attempts, or that's just how many attempts you've watched of him? We were talking about it last night after the stream amongst us, and I forgot to tell chat, I am playing on like New Game Plus Plus Plus. I don't know which one it is. But yeah, that could be part of what's causing some problems.
Yeah, I think so.
I might think so.
Nice. Another revered spirit ash. I mean, it's hard to think that they don't want you using your summons when they made one of the 2 leveling upgrade things
specifically
for the spirit ash or the summons. Because they could have just had it scale with your character. Oh, now we've got a lion that is frost element instead of lightning. It's like fighting a whole bunch of mini versions of the actual lion dragon boss thing. And they still hit like trucks. Every hit that I had to shield up broke my guard instantly. Just keep hearing that clanging sound, you know, when your guard breaks. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, this is great. That's a long run back.
Yeah, I just had that thing you were talking about, Em.
What?
I went to drink a healing potion. And
yeah.
I swear to God that one of the little regular dudes.
Who the hell?
Initiated a whole attack in half the frames that they usually do.
Mm-hmm.
I freaking, man, I hate Lindell Capital more than any other place because there's like so much space between when you first get in and the next site of grace. They're like miles apart.
Depends on if you go across the roofs or not.
Yeah.
If you jump down from the bubble guys, go across the roofs, go over to where
I can now because I just lost my all my runes, so
you may as well, right?
Yeah. The only thing that was keeping me from doing it was I kept trying to go back and recollect my souls. But those are all gone forever now. Forever.
What movie?
Sandlot.
Yeah.
They're telling the story of what happened with the dog. I had to be chained up forever. Forever. I'm getting off my game. I just got freaking basically one-shot by a perfumer.
That'll happen.
That ability, it feels like it's not doing any damage, and then
you're
freaking dead. Yeah,
then
just nothing
then it
in between.
explodes.
And apparently, it killed me so hard it crashed my game.
That's one thing
I've had a
never
couple
done
crashes.
in the game. I've never done a perfumer of any kind.
No, I don't even want to. I freaking hate the perfumers.
Well, in the DLC, it's like an actual class now. So it might be worth screwing around with. But I kind of want to get the...
class?
No, not a starting class, but it's one of the new... They've made the perfumer a little bit different for how it works. Kind of like they've made the bare hands into like the monk style.
Gotcha. And I found that last night, by the way.
Yeah, there's a few of them that... There's one where you've got to actually do something to initiate it. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, you have to use an emote.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to use an emote because he wouldn't even talk to me at all. I used an emote called me the best win, and all of a sudden the screen kind of faded to black, came back, and I was fighting him.
Yep. I haven't done it yet, but I know of it.
It wasn't too hard.
But I do want to try that fighting style. That'd be interesting to not have a weapon at all and just be basically doing the same kind of flowy fighting that all the mobs in this do.
Oh, dude, I forgot Elden Ring gives you the passive-aggressive notice when you come back after that. At the end of the previous session,
quit out in a way that we don't
game or
like.
return to desktop might not have been selected from the system menu. Please use either of these options when you wish to end your play session. Failure to end session using either of these options may result in loss of progress. Well, maybe your game shouldn't have fucking crashed on me.
It really doesn't like it when you do the wrong warp that way. With the Alt F4 to wrong warp. And enter lane bell early.
Never done that.
Oh, it's a fun way to get to lane
son
bell
of a
real
bitch,
quick.
and it puts you all the way back to the site of grace. So now I gotta...
Nope,
all
no
right,
stagger against the lion.
gotta run. I'm just gonna I'm gonna pull a Brahma and just run past everything.
Times
But
you
I
got
do
it.
it with grace and skill. You're doing
I
it because
do
you're
it
scared.
Scared? I've killed these guys so many damn times already. I'm doing it because I'm sick of doing this part.
Ridiculous. Just combo through shield over and over and over. Alright, the Great Katana is not going to take this guy down. Back to Rivers of Blood. Alright, where are you, tag teaming hose? Where's the second one? Does anybody know where Az has progressed to yet?
No.
Has Mauler even started?
No idea.
I'm pretty sure Mahler has. I thought I saw him go live the other day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I've been live so much, I haven't had a chance to really check out what they're doing. Okay, I've been that way, so now I can run past him this way. Because I'm not dealing with these stupid lions. The first one didn't even drop anything.
Oh, one of those fun enemies that are just there.
Overpowered, gives you nothing. Yeah. As streamed Thursday for hours. I don't know what he's done since.
Yeah, as streamed hard on Thursday.
Well, he thought it was coming out about 5 hours before it came out, so he started the stream and had the wrong
he did a
time.
prep stream too, where he was just getting a character into position.
Yeah.
Earlier that same day. Because I didn't watch his actual stream, but while I was working, I had his prep stream going on the side.
I just saw a little of him playing while we were doing Thursday Night Throwdown. No, Az just likes to do things like sneak up on guys and then go, "I'm doing you up the butt," and backstab them. It's almost a constant streaming, almost stream of conscious talking about just doing everything up the butt. And he has taken to telling talking about everybody's mother. He's basically Sean Connery now from Celebrity Jeopardy.
Okay.
Rough, just like your mother last night.
I mean, if that's pulling in the audience, maybe you should start doing it, Brahma.
But I'll do it in Sean Connery voice.
Yes, do it in Sean Connery voice.
I'm about to stick the pointy end in your ass. All right. It's late night, 11:30. Time for a bourbon. If I'm going to keep streaming at the rate that I've been streaming this game, I bought a whole case of beer so that I won't be drinking bourbon while streaming it. Beer doesn't dull my reaction times at all because it's so low alcohol compared to the bourbon.
Well, yeah, you got to drink a lot of beer real fast for it to hit you the way bourbon would.
Yeah, well, almost 60% alcohol versus 5% alcohol.
Yep. And speaking of beer, I'm gonna go grab another one.
Yes, I'd like a beer.
I'll be back.
All right. Chances are we'll be here. Let's leave. All right, bird. Ridiculous. Some of these mobs just have never-ending attacks. Like there is,
Yeah.
they do not give you your turn to ever go back at them. It's just nope. You're pinned down for the next 30, 40 hits.
I return.
We thought about leaving.
No, you didn't.
I said we should. He didn't take me up on it.
That made me very sad.
Yeah. Because everybody's left you lately.
Everybody. Don't make me remember that, asshole.
It actually is going to work out pretty well for you. You get all this alone time with Elden Ring.
Yeah,
It couldn't have come out at a better time for you as far as the timing of the game's release.
I mean, I don't deny that part, but I'm like super fucking codependent, so
I don't think there's any. Yeah, Jeff, I'm gonna die a lot.
Well, he didn't say die. He said fi.
I know.
Like get upset. Fi on it. In the old English.
Damn you and your daily doubles, you dirty birds. I'm just getting destroyed from behind. I can see Az saying that.
It's karma for all the casual Brahma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. They do a real good job in the Dark Souls games in punishing you for trying to run away.
Yeah, unless
sometimes you can, sometimes no.
Unless you know how to speed run. You know, where you just know the path to go. Yeah, you're gonna get punished.
This is not gonna work out for you.
I'm gonna try going this way. See the lion find me now. So glad this room doesn't have a lion in it. Horned warrior ashes. It sounds like those birds are still trying to get to me.
They probably are.
I am willing to bet they are. I can hear things just hitting the walls all around me. Did you know in Fort Ferrith, you know where all the bats are?
Mm-hmm.
Before you go in, if you go knock on the wall with your sword, down at the end where the one that spits all the poison is,
yeah,
he'll fly over there and he'll basically ignore you when you try to run to that ladder. Because he'll go to the sound of you knocking on the wall from the outside.
Handy.
Yes, very. Because that guy just randomly, it's like, oh yeah,
dude,
now you're super poisoned. Yeah. You're super poisoned on the ladder. Have fun.
Yep. Good luck running past all the blue guys.
Yep. And the rat that you need to dodge to get Radagons.
Yeah. Yeah, and that scar seal is like a very main thing when you're first starting.
Invaluable at the beginning. Alright, I got past the stupid lion. What the hell is that? There's an NPC using a freaking elevator.
They do that?
He did.
They fly now?
It's the second time that's happened today.
Yeah, unfortunately. Because there's enemies in the DLC, and he's like, you know, those certain type of enemies. I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, there's flying ones too. And I was like, oh, they fly now? He's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Which is just terrifying to think of those specific enemies flying.
Yes. Alright, so...
They definitely upped the creepy factor in the DLC for sure.
Yeah, but it's still not Bloodborne level of weird.
No. Close.
It's getting there. They're working.
It's pretty close. Sony would only give FromSoft the freaking rights to Bloodborne back, but they actually get a Bloodborne too.
I would just like the PC release at some point.
Yeah, that too. I can only imagine the mod.
Yeah, that's the only thing I haven't. That's the only reason I haven't played Bloodborne.
Oh, Bloodborne is so good. It's
It
probably
is.
my favorite game.
It is fantastic. Mine would go Elden Ring, Lies of P, Bloodborne. And Another Crab's Treasure was actually fantastic.
Yeah, that seems pretty good from the little bit I played it.
Oh, it was so much fun. Like 5 days, I just played it nonstop and ended up beating it, but it's a different kind of challenge. Because you have different playing styles just by what shell you're wearing.
Yep.
So apparently, the NPC triggers the elevator that is the shortcut that you get for getting past that line. But it's an NPC riding up the elevator. Oh great, it's another lion. This one's the wind one.
I wonder if eventually their powers will combine.
They already did
form
on the
Captain
first boss of
Planet.
the game.
Yeah.
These are basically just redoing the first boss of the game, only with isolated powers instead of all four or all three of them combined. Well, first boss, depending on which way you go. I think.
Yeah,
it's,
that is a thing.
I think
that,
it's the scheduled first boss of the game.
Yeah, From does like to do that, where things that are bosses early on just become regular enemies later on in the game.
That's the
Yeah,
exact
I
same
made a
talk
joke
we
about
had
that
earlier
earlier.
tonight too. We're rehashing
Right.
the last stream.
Like
I made a crack about it's like, what? FromSoft reusing an enemy as an early game boss as a late game standard mob? No, they don't do that at all ever.
Yeah, not with the Capra demons or the
Horus demons.
yeah, those ones.
Die.
Are looking weird.
Got him. Alright. Wind Lion went down the first time, and I got a great sword for that one instead of nothing.
Now you gotta go find Heart.
Yeah. Or water. Earth, wind, water. Heart, fire. By your powers combined. Nice. A grace.
Turn you into a fucking tree.
See, Jaffo, sometimes I don't die. Dang it, I thought I had enough of the things to level up the blessing again. I do not. How many do I need now? Still 3. So the designs for these levels, they are not near as enemy dense as
No, they're not.
the other games.
I noticed that.
It's a lot more open.
That's
believe.
good, because there were some spots in Elden Ring where I'm like, they kind of went overboard.
What His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree desired all along. The clashing of the favored
Like, great example
such that one
is,
would prevail.
I think
So be it.
me and Imp just did it earlier, was Noxtella with the frickin' silver tears that are just everywhere down there.
Yeah. Now I've got to go fight more NPCs.
Oh, yay.
And it looks like it's a gank fest because it says a certain knight and her friends.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind.
I just lost half my health to one of those random dudes.
And our ally will never allow this.
I was trying to run away, and they're tracking. I'll tell you, there is no dodging the grab attacks in this game.
Oh no. Wait till you see some of the ones here. There's some command grabs that are just like, you've got to be joking.
Lord of Mikala, please. Redeem our clan.
I'm sorry.
Fuck off,
no.
asshole. I'm trying to climb a dragon wing.
You stood before
How did
me.
he get healed all the way back up? Ow.
Drank his Estus.
I don't think so. He's
Whatever
been
the hell they call
dealing
it
with
this
my
game.
mimic tier. Alright, mimic. I help you. Dead. Alright. This could be a one-shot. Maybe.
By way of
Well, not if I
apology,
keep getting hit.
I will reveal the marrow of my sword. Its needles that will stick you
Damn it.
into death. With
Shouldn't have
this
said
battle
anything.
I send you on.
Hey, what's up,
It was
Awesome?
an honor to
The
take
late
you
and
to
great
the
show.
Now go.
At least things are happening tonight. Last night it was people watching me run into the same room 35 times, hear the same dialogue. Not 35, more like 135 times.
I was about to say, be honest.
An hour and 45 minutes of it. Minimum.
Brahma's that kind of player. He's like, you know what? I can bash my head against this wall
Oh, I wasn't giving up. I really
a
wanted
couple
that
hundred
sword.
more times.
Yeah. I've got everywhere in this world to explore. Who cares? I
Yeah,
found this boss.
see-
I'm going to kill this boss.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, I've got everywhere in this world to explore. I'm staying here. Fuck this place. I don't even want that sword. Probably
get
not
it
even any
later.
good. I'll sour grapes that shit.
Mikala, please. Redeem our clan.
Because with a few rare exceptions, you can rest assured that it'll probably be there later. You know?
Damn it. It's actually Slender Dad and Imperatus. I don't know where Chad is. You think he'd just be in here
I think
watching?
he said he had
us?
family coming to visit today.
That's no excuse.
Coming from you, yeah, you're not kidding. Vacation, hiding in the bathroom just to play music trivia.
It was exaggerated. I just went into the bathroom because it was the other room so that she could continue watching whatever she was watching. Well, actually, what we were watching was a stream. That's how I knew the music trivia was coming up. But I couldn't have it echoing. I defeated the NPCs. NPC boss dead. What happens next? Second attempt. Got some clothes and a new weapon. I do like that you can sort by order of acquisition now. So you can see what the last thing was without having to go find it. Ooh, I got a curved sword that does blood loss. That could actually work for me. I can't attack in here. That's never a good sign. It's got me neutralized.
About to get some of that there dialogue you like to skip.
I think I just got a pugilist set too. Or whatever they're calling that class. I think I just killed all of my allies.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, also, Chad actually got a new computer, so he's actually capable of playing like Conan Exiles.
Yeah, theoretically he could play it at this point.
Oh, I kind of like this sword. It looks crazy. Alright, what's the Ash of War?
Is that thing sharpened on the wrong side? Reverse blade, Rurouni Kenshin style?
Yeah, they're doing reverse blades, and it's a curved sword. You see the Ash of War? You can do a long run. You can just do a short one. So you can charge it for different lengths.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
I may use that at some point. Oh, and I think I got, yeah. All right, hand to hand. Let's see what this looks like. Kicks, punches, combo all over the place. All right, what does the Ash of War look like?
I also think you need to find multiples, because the one I found wasn't exactly the fastest moving one.
So, One Punch Man punch. Well,
yeah,
each set has a different move set.
Yeah, but the Ash of War was pretty much a buildup of a key, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
Palm Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't know that I like that, but I do like that that new curved sword, the backhand curved sword.
Oh, there's
Or
another one I found.
reverse
It's
grip.
literally called the backhand blade.
Yeah, you find it right at the beginning of the game, or
Yeah.
the DLC. Definitely a boss. And the way they're acting, possibly the final boss?
Dude, just got again with the fucking trumpeter dude.
Really?
Me, and he blew his trumpet, and then like every
yeah,
motherfucker in Lanedale Capital came to me.
Yeah.
Because even though he blew a trumpet, you know, and I was nowhere near him, that immediately made them know exactly where I was.
Oh, I know who I'm fighting now. Do not look, Slender, if you do not want to be spoiled.
Okay, I'll just...
Because this one actually is a secret.
And my lord brother's soul will return.
Alright, you're minimized.
So that he may be my
So I can't see your
consort.
chat, but...
That's okay. I talk to my chat. You see who it is, Imp? Or are you looking?
Yeah. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, that's not who I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Okay. I can't wait to see how they explain this.
I don't know, but I don't want to fight him.
I kind of don't blame you.
Not even a little bit do I want to... Yeah. He pulled me in and it killed me without him hitting me yet.
Good God.
I still feel like I'm here way too early.
Yeah, it might be. That's... Huh.
Okay, you can't summon Spirit Ashes. He will hit you immediately the second you enter the arena.
Look.
So I've got to find an opening to get my Mimic Tier out. Oh, I thought he was going to let me that time because he didn't immediately jump. Then the second I lifted up the bell, he was like, nope. I can stop him.
No, he can't have that.
I can take care of that.
That's pretty freaking wild.
It'd be so nice if you could summon the Mimic Tier outside of the fog wall, just so, like, all the other prep that, you know, people who actually buff do.
Mm-hmm.
I could be so much more powerful if I actually buffed, ever. But I hate going through the whole routine of buffing. Hate it.
Yeah, I avoid builds that make you do buffs. Like, they sound great in theory,
It's like,
but
yeah,
in
that's what I
practice,
want to
they're
do.
just annoying.
Put on a whole different set of gear, whole different weapons, use them, take them back off, walk into the room.
When I do anything buff-wise, I don't do any crazy shit like that.
Like Lord Commander's standard. I don't want to hold it because it makes me heavy almost every time. So, I mean, you're supposed to buff with, or put it on, buff with it, take it off, and then put your regular weapon back on, then walk into the fight. I mean, Flame Grant Me Strength is not that hard to use. But
no, I use like Flame Grant Me Strength, whatever the Black Flame version is. Sacred Vow, I think it's called in this game.
yeah, Golden Vow.
That one, and yeah, Golden Vow, and then there's like another one, like Blessing of the Erdtree.
I haven't swung my
I haven't
sword
set up in
against
my
him
cast
yet.
bar, in the cast bar, where it's just one right after the other. Just cast, move to the next one, move to cast, move to the next one.
This is insane.
Ridiculous. Yeah, from what I'm seeing, that's kind of crazy.
I haven't swung my sword yet. I kind of wish it would play like Radagon and do the speech every time so I have time to summon. Because that was the only time I was able to... I would have had time to get something out.
And like you said, you might be a little too early here.
There, I hit him.
Moral victory.
Oh, I'm getting the dodgies. Come on, summon out. Just survive. All right, I have summoned and survived, and I'm dead.
I'm not watching because I don't want to see the spoilers, but I have summoned and survived, and I'm dead.
If you saw who he was fighting, you'd understand.
Probably.
Oh no, there's no probably. It's a certainty.
You'll be shocked when you find out who's in the DLC. I've summoned and been hit. I think that's got to be a roll forward there. Or a jump. But if you jump, then the swords are going to get you.
Oh, I think I know who you guys are fighting. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna spoil it.
Well, guess first.
Is it Starscourge Radon?
Yep.
Just the way you were describing it, I was like, it's gotta be somebody, because you said swords, and you said attacked immediately, so I'm like, is he somebody hyper aggressive?
Well, I wasn't trying to spoil it for you.
Well, and I mean, there's kind of an easy way to explain it too. They're demigods. When they die, they don't.
But he's no
They
longer
dead.
Starscourge Radon.
He's the
Yeah,
He's the consort.
Promised consort Radon.
yeah.
And he's not insane.
Which would make me think this is maybe taking place in the past because he was the consort.
Yeah. Or you killing him freed him from the Scarlet Rot, and since you didn't kill him with a black blade, he
Came
resurrected.
to the lands of
You know,
shadow.
because I did come across that one thing that said all forms of death are existent here in the realm of shadow and are suppressed.
Mm-hmm.
So I came across a tombstone type thing saying that. So I wonder.
Well, and again, if you kill a demigod but you don't do it with a black blade, they'll regenerate. They come back.
Yeah, because that's what Ronnie used.
Mm-hmm. You
Mars,
have to use a black blade.
I'm trying to roll through. I've done it a few times. Son of a... Apparently we're throwing whole worlds at me.
Which sounds about right for Verdun.
I know.
Maybe this was before he realized he could just be the whole world himself.
Funny thing is, he doesn't have Leonard.
Yeah, he doesn't have his horse.
Who's the whole reason he learned gravity magic, so he could sit upon his horse. Haha. I hit you with my sword. Twice.
Gotcha, bitch!
I should have corpse piled him. Oh, that stalled attack. I rolled too early. This is just going to be a learn how to dodge everything. This isn't going to be any offense anytime soon.
Yeah. Die 50 times just figuring out how not to get hit.
And I'm not patient enough for that because I'm too offensive. I mean, we proved that last night. I will suffer for as long as it takes just to keep on swinging. Gonna do the full ring pull? Yep. That roll didn't work.
Yeah, they don't. He doesn't give you any time.
No, there's no
He's
breathing
just like,
room.
this is happening right fucking now, dude.
Not a moment of breathing room. When you can't even pull out your spirit summons, or your, ashes. No, spirit summons. Yeah.
Yeah, usually you get a little time.
They have cut down that time on almost every boss in the DLC. Like, everything I have fought will rush you down if you're trying to bring the summon. Dang it, missed the
Have
roll.
a dick move.
Oh, we're going with the definitely can't dodge attack. And here comes the same pull in. There's... It's like fighting the freaking Kurgan. The guy's gigantic.
Yeah.
All right,
Well, that is a side effect of being a demigod. Like, even Ronnie's corpse, if you go look, like, it's twice your size.
I got 4 hits at Corpse Piler. And he's going straight to the freaking meteorites again. There's not a talisman that, Would the Pearl Drake talisman work on gravity magic?
Is that the one that just defense against magic?
Against non-physical?
Let me
Probably.
check. I've got one of them. Non-physical damage negation... Probably?
I'm gonna try it, because I know there's not a gravity one unless there's a new one in the game. I don't think Spell Drake would be...
And gravity doesn't count for it doesn't count as sorcery, if I remember correctly.
Okay, you can't roll forward there. I couldn't tell if it lessened the attack or not.
It still hurt. I don't know if it hurt as much, though.
Yeah. Hi, Napred. How are you? I mean, Spelldrake is boost magic negation.
It is gravity magic.
I know. But what would be the point of Pearl Drake except if it's just boosting all? Let me see what I've got a way to check. No, it doesn't show gravity as a type of defense. It just shows magic, fire, lightning, or holy. So is it magic? I mean, it's got to fall under magic if it doesn't fall under the others. I'm going to try the Spell Drake 3.
The other damage, what the Pearl Drake one could be saying, could be something like, the damage from rot or poison.
Yeah, that could be that. Or it's just a lesser to all types of magic.
Yeah.
That's right. I survived one attack. I'm dead. I honestly have no idea how to start dodging him because it's nonstop.
He is one of the most aggressive bosses.
And he's not an optional boss either.
No, because I think there's him and then one other boss, and the DLC's over. And I haven't even gone to 90% of the areas.
Yeah, you might want to go somewhere else.
I might, but it's kind of cool that I'm here. Hey, I dodged all the meteors. Come on, get the summon out. Summon's out. Alright. Take his attention, summon. Excellent. Mimic Tear doing his thing. Mimic Tear cried. Got a quarter of his health off.
Work.
Mimic Tear's almost dead already.
Yeah, once
Dead.
the Mimic Tear goes down, it's...
Got him to about 2/3. Well, he has 2/3. I took off 1/3. That is probably just lucky progress. I dodged 2 things that I haven't dodged yet. Yeah, look at my map. Imp. Yes. I haven't been here. I haven't been anywhere here. And I just started there. I haven't been to any of this. And I haven't been to this castle. And I haven't been to it. I mean, I've been through most of this area. But as we saw...
I could show you, like, that place I was telling you about, that cathedral.
Yeah.
It's not like a dungeon. It like I said, it looks like it's story-based or something. I don't know. Right where your crosshair is?
Oh.
Yeah, right there, yes. Zoom in. Oh, well, yeah, there's the delay. That's duh.
Yeah. Well, I know how to get to the coast. You've got to do the weird wraparound all the way down the river. Right?
But it's over there, that cathedral.
On this one, right here, right? You've got to get down through here and come down and around and in. Yeah. No, I think I'll just fight Rudon for a little bit. It's kind of fun being obviously someplace where I don't think I'm supposed to be yet. But that's weird that it would let you get to the final bosses this way. I kept hearing reports of people finishing the DLC in 5 hours. And I was like, there's no way. I've looked at the size of the map. It's not possible. But...
Unless you're just rushing all the main bosses.
Yeah, if all you have to do is go to the 3 castles or whatever. I guess it was really... Well... Yeah, like 3 castles.
Like I said, there's 3 major legacy dungeons and like 5 minor ones.
Well, I guess I've found the 3 majors.
And one of the at least one of the minors.
Yeah. Dodged. What are we doing next? Let's dance, big boy. The reach. Now he's just stalking me. I mean, ultimately, everything he does is roll dodgeable, from what I can tell. It's
He just hits like a Mack truck.
Yeah, you just can't make a mistake. And if you hold up a shield, he's gonna break stance. My survivability is going up each time, though. Whether I'm doing the damage, I'm living longer. So I got that going for me, which is nice. And he came over and he said, Goongla, Goongla, Goonga, Goongla, Goongla, Goonga. Dalai Lama, he's a big hitter. 7-7 Lama. Dodge that one. That's trouble. Roll, roll. Okay, I dodged a few of them. Nope. Crap, I'm on the wrong flask. Okay. I'm getting it. I just don't know where you could put in offense.
I wonder how immune this version of Radon is to rot.
More immune than I am. Okay. Dodged all that. Mimic tier. I choose you. Shockingly, you can get away from him with most things on back roll, which is usually the least effective. Alright, got a quarter of him that time. Dodge the meteor spell. It's one of the bosses that it's almost more effective to strafe run than it is to try to roll out of some of the attacks, just to create space. Or just straight up run.
What's the story of this game or the plot?
Mars, that one's hard to explain or figure out even playing the game. There's a guy on YouTube named Vata Vidya. He does all these lore videos that tell everything about the game and the story. But the story was written by...
There's a lot going on. It's very loosely told, though.
Yeah, the story was written by George R.R. Martin of Game of Thrones.
Contributed to. I don't know if it's written by.
No,
there's one
I'm pretty
spot
sure
in the game
the
where you will
story
very
is...
much see what he does.
Well, the fact that everybody's a little bit of everything.
Yeah. And that sword that you can get early on.
Dang it.
silliest looking sword in the game. Because in Elden Ring, the Iron Throne is a weapon.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
It can be wielded.
So the channel, if you're interested, the guy I would watch, I think the channel is spelled VAATIVIDYA.
thing. Yeah, he does really good lore stuff.
And he's great at putting you to sleep.
Another guy that's really good too is Smowtown.
Yep. Spelled SMOUGHTOWN, I believe. But you could literally go through probably 70 to 80 hours of Dark Souls up through Elden Ring's storylines. But the story is not told through normal storytelling in these games. You probably don't catch any of it even in the conversations. So all the items, here I'll show you some of the items, they all have stories to them, which then all these lore guys piece together and basically develop the story from the items. Like every sword has, well, every one of the named swords has some information that's embedded into their information screen. See, like this one, a jagged dagger, has a distinct curved blade. It's a blood blade. It's used by noble servants of the Lord of Blood. The Lord of Blood is Moog. We know that from the storyline. So then they piece all the lore from this to any other piece that might include the Lord of Blood, and they come up with his story from that. It's crazy.
And dude really likes his Latin.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is extremely interesting listening to some of the lore masters of this game, because I couldn't tell you anything that happens in the game. I just fight things.
It's got a good story too, though. Like,
it does, but it's really not told
like
through the game.
Line. No, some of it is more in Elden Ring than the Dark Souls games. There is some story being told, but still very loosely told.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of cool because what it does is you're locked into the perspective of your character. So if your character doesn't know it, you don't fucking know it.
Yeah.
If you really want to figure that shit out, you have to actually kind of dig. The game isn't going to hold your hand and be like, no, come back here. We've got more story to tell you.
There's also multiple endings to every game based on your decisions. Typically a decision at the end of the game, but it can be any decision that's like leaving somebody alive or not can affect the outcome of the ending.
Yep.
That's not working at all. Okay, run. And gravity. There, I at least hit him twice before he completely decapitates me.
This camera is detained.
That felt like an internal decapitation. I wonder what the top level of the blessings is. Like, am I fighting him at a third power?
Yeah, I don't know how high they climb.
Neither do I. It's making me curious. But I kind of felt this is where we were going when I had to fight all of the NPCs.
And one of the new main ones is a red mane knight.
Dang it. One roll and I might have gotten the Mimic tier out. He does a full arena gravity pull.
He can do that.
Yeah, well, I guess since he's got the ability to hold back a freaking meteor through gravity while also fighting.
He can lock the stars in place in the sky, so
Seems like cheating to me.
you know, I was fighting one of them gargoyles. I don't know where the hell he went. He's like missing, and I know if I continue on as normal, he's gonna like come up behind me when I'm not paying attention anymore.
Where are you?
I'm right before you start going up the Erdtree to fight the bosses.
The Phantom of Godfrey, or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Oh,
I just fought that.
You just got access to one of the best weapons in the game that you probably won't use. Because if you're right there in Langdale, the Starfist.
Starf?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I ain't using that.
Outside the Coliseum,
Yeah, I know the one.
they are awesome.
I thought you were going to say Grant's Axe's spear.
That
thing's pretty
I
strong,
do
too.
like that spear.
You like dual wielding swords and you've never done the Starfist? It's like dual wielding, only you're just punching the crap out of everything.
I've done
Spikes.
the claws
With
and
major
I've
blood.
done. I didn't do the Starfist, but
There's new
did
claws
the,
in the DLC.
Yeah.
I did the
Actually,
Cypher Pata,
yeah.
Those are good.
the Faith ones. Those are interesting.
That's stall
Yeah, there's a
move.
new weapon
Oh,
class of claws.
I hate the freaking stalls. Fast, 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 and we're gonna wait about 3.5 seconds while you roll and then bring it right down on your head.
That is a move. That's a thing they do.
Yeah,
That certainly is.
I'm gonna get to where I can be the new let me solo him. Aha, I got my spirit summon out. Now
Yeah,
you're
actually,
screwed
since-
for about 10 seconds.
Since you mentioned it, I think I am gonna go grab those fists since I'm here.
They're one of my favorite weapons.
I just gotta get by the gladiators.
You know what's good for that? The
Night
run
Comet.
button. Even when he's attacking the Mimic, it still just attacks on me. Because everything's freaking arena wide.
AoEs, man. Fucking AoEs. I hit everybody.
I love how it hits the Mimic for like 292. It hits me for like 2800. If you guys could share and like the stream, that would be fantastic out there. Tell everybody I'm fighting Radon. It'll spoil for a whole bunch of people. That's the first time he did not do that gravity dive at the startup. Maybe you just have to approach him a little. He's an approachable guy, right?
He maybe he just wants a hug. That's why he keeps pulling you in. You put those swords away, I'm sure he won't cut your head off.
Mm-hmm. He's like, look at me. I am the consort now.
Alright, got the Starfist.
Good for you. Now respec and use them.
No, fuck no. I'm loving this spec.
I thought you were doing Dex End.
Yeah.
Aren't you? Just change
Yes.
it to Dex Arcane.
Nah. I've done Dex Arcane.
Not with the Starfist yet.
No, I haven't done it with the Starfist. But I also don't want to. They look silly. Time to climb the roots.
Haha, your stall hit didn't get me that time. I got in 3 punishes. I'm dead.
Every time, because I'm on the delay, because I'm watching it on your actual stream.
Mm-hmm.
So I just hear what you're saying. And it's always
And
so
you're, like,
positive, and then all of a
mid-fight.
sudden, I'm dead.
I'm kind of doing it on purpose.
Well, it's entertaining the hell out of me, so.
I'm taking my swings every now and then. How the hell did I get the flail after I got the great katana? Methinks that sort is a little bit off. Alright, we're trying it with the great katana. And he's being nice. He let me summon immediately. And I stabbed him. Twice. And he hit me hard. And now he's throwing meteors at me.
You. He's like, here, I'll give you a couple of freebies.
I'll take him. Well, don't try to approach from that direction.
You gotta say, sometimes I hate the geometry on these tree roots. Because
Yep.
it'll look like, oh yeah, I can walk up that. And then it's like, nope, you can't. But we'll keep strafing you to the left, and you might fall off if you keep going in that direction.
That's the first time since the beginning that I've taken the full brunt of that gravity dive. Chop. Alright, we're gonna start trying to weasel in a couple single hits every now and then. And I'm dead. I got one hit in though. Suck it. Shuck it, consort. Shuck it long and shuck it hard. Am I fat rolling? Nope, I'm good. Stab. Run. He threw the world at me again.
The whole damn thing.
No, 6. I took a 2-hour break. I just got back on 2 hours ago. And she's in bed now. Spirit Ashes out. Or Spirit Summons, I mean. He sat on me. Then he cut me. He cut me to the bone. I've only streamed about 20 hours out of the last 48.
Only.
And some of that was on Slender and Little Chad's channel. So that doesn't count. He was the only one playing then. I was taking the job seriously.
Alright, beat the glowy dude.
Apparently they said
he beat the ever-loving shit out of my mimics here.
Apparently FromSoft was like, hey, you remember when we nerfed Radon? Well, he's back.
He was really upset about it, so
Yeah.
he's getting a rematch.
I mean, there is a opening at the end of the arena. Maybe I can just run past him. Damn it, Jaffo, I was joking. Now I have to keep fighting Radon, since you put it out there that I'm fighting Radon. Thanks for sharing it. Dodge. Oh, that's not going to go well.
You are a glutton for punishment. Like, sometimes I think I'm a glutton for punishment. You take it to a different level.
I'm figuring some stuff out. I mean, yeah, I'm dying, but I'm figuring stuff out. I've gotten a few more stabs in. I'm starting to figure out where I can slide in a stab.
At least you're optimistic about your casual Brahma aim.
Yeah, well, I've beat everything else in the game. I will end up beating him, too. It may not be now, but there has never been a boss in any of the games that I have not been able to defeat, so it really is just a matter of learning and figuring out what way you can tease out specific attacks that you might be able to actually punish. Yeah, 6, it's not so bad. I mean, streaming 20 hours out of the last 48 has my watch hours up about 100 hours from people watching for about 10 minutes and going, yeah, I'm not watching this. But it's a combined 100 hours of people saying, I'm watching 30 seconds and leaving. And that's a win.
Like a win to me.
Alright. Nope, that was not a dodge. I don't even know if it's worth wearing the white mask because I don't think I'm going to bleed him enough to have the white mask proc anything. This might be where it's worth leveling up a few of the new spirit summons from the DLC and seeing what they look like against a real jackass. If you can figure out a way to get them summoned. This is where I tell him that I'm usually level 81 in the first 45 minutes. just to piss Slender off.
Oh, you used that exploit. I know the one.
Grail?
No, everybody does that. I'm talking about the killing him, then running back and hitting the thing before.
Oh, they patched that out.
Okay, good. 'Cause
Yesterday?
that's cheap.
No. They did a You used to be able to when it came to Grail if you could get back to the Grace quick enough.
Yeah, I know. I was
You
doing
could
it 2
reset
days
'em.
ago, so unless they patched
Oh.
it out yesterday, it's not patched out.
Oh, I thought they patched that out a long time ago.
No.
I didn't think so.
There's that, and there's the 50,000 runes from the Knights Cavalry next to Lynn's Tower, or Lynn's Rise, where you don't even have to fight them, just get them to walk off the edge of the cliff. And that's 40 levels in the first 15 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I did that. But the next 40 levels don't happen in 50 or in 30 more minutes.
I could fire it up right now and do it.
Prove it.
Get to
You
level
won't.
80 in the first hour?
And,
Or did
yeah,
I say hour and
wanna
a
see-
half?
You said 45 minutes, but
Oh,
I'll give
yeah.
you a full hour. I want to see you make 80 in an hour without using an exploit.
I didn't say I wouldn't use an exploit.
Oh,
We just talked about
okay.
Grail.
That's not an
Yeah.
exploit. Killing
It's
him
not an
at least once
exploit,
is not.
that's just running.
Yeah, you can use Grail, but you can't do the run back to the thing, hit the thing, and then do Grail again and again and again. You only get one.
Alright, we'll do that tomorrow morning. Because Jaffo sent out a message saying that I'm fighting Radon. I don't actually know that I'm fighting Radon. I am
'Cause
walking in
I'll
and
tell you right now,
getting crushed.
unless you do some kind of exploit, there's no way you're making level 80 in the first hour.
Yeah, considering
Mm.
I'm not even 80. I'm 79.
Like, what you are doing right now, Brahma, is telling a fish story.
I don't think so.
I think you're telling
Well, I
a
was
fish
talking
story.
about with an exploit, but even without an exploit, I'm pretty sure I can get to Mog's Palace within the first hour and a half, hour 15.
Oh yeah, easy.
And I
easy.
think I could
Within
get
the
there in
first
45.
minutes. It depends on how badly what's his face kicks the shit out of you.
Who?
The guy you can fight. Or yeah, well you don't have to do that. You can just do the invade, back out, invade, back out, invade, back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything besides that. Who would you be fighting? The Sanguine Lord?
No, there's this. He's up in the Atlas Plateau.
Oh, the actual NPC that you can do instead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't ever do that. Until the game is dead, I will just invade and either let somebody kill me or disconnect. Or I might swing the sword at him once, but I'm really just doing it to get the quest done. So what you can do in the first 45 minutes, you can do the Knights Cavalry, that's 50,000. Well, first you go get the 2 gold pickled Valfoots. One that's right behind where you start the game if you jump off the cliff with Torrent. The other that is right across the bridge. So that's 2 gold pickled Valfoots. You go kill Grail. That's about 70,000 with the
No, it's more like 93
90.
plus.
93.
Yep.
Okay. Then you go do the Knights Cavalry with the gold pickled Falfoot. Then you go over to the Deathrite Bird in what is it called? The one that we were talking about. What is the name of that zone? Kaled. You go do that one because you can lure him off of a cliff without ever fighting him. So now you've got Death's Poker. You've got 275,000 runes approximately without swinging a sword, other than Grail, just standing there and hitting it. That's 275,000 runes in the first 20 minutes of the game.
Yeah, but that's not the levels you think it is. Like,
You get
You
the
only hit
40,
about
example, I'm at-
36
I'm at
with
80,
Grail.
right?
you get the
Yeah.
40 off of just Grail with a gold pickled Foulfoot. You hit about
more
50.
like 36 to
Right.
38.
Okay, you hit about 45 to 47 with the next 70, 80,000 runes from the Knight's Cavalry. And then you've got the Deathrite Bird.
Yeah, that's
Then
not.
you go kill Margit.
Dude,
You go kill. Well, you don't even have
I'm
to
level
go
80
to
right
them.
now. I'm level 80 right now, and I need 40,000 to level up again. That's one level, 40,000 runes.
Yeah, but if you've got the Death
Your
Poker,
math's off, man.
you got the Death Poker. You go over to Moog's, and you start doing the farm, or you farm the bird. That's about 250,000 every 3 or 4 minutes.
Farm what bird?
The bird,
You're
the one
you're
on the
talking
cliff
about
in
going to
Moog's.
Palace?
Yeah, Moog's
You're
Palace,
not
not
getting
Moog's
there in the
Arena.
first hour.
Yeah, you
might
can.
get there in the second hour, but you're not getting there in the first hour.
No, he did get there in the
What
first
stops you
hour.
from getting there in the first hour? All you got to do is talk to Vare, go the route
And one thing that
around.
might
You don't
slow
go
you
kill
down a little
Margit, and you don't kill Godfric. You go around, just go straight to Liurnia. You
No,
ride
I think
straight
you have
over
to kill Godric to get him to move.
I don't think so. Oh yeah,
I
you
think
do, because you've got to go
do.
see the two fingers.
Yeah.
But still, if you got the Death Poker,
Yeah,
It's
and
not
if you
that
know
hard
your
to
way
kill
We're
through-
not
Godric.
blasting through that whole thing in an hour, man. It's just not gonna happen.
it's routed pretty easy.
I could
mean-
see it being in the second hour, but I don't see you getting all the way through all that stuff in an hour. Especially
Yeah,
just load times in general, invading other people's worlds.
I do think having to do Stormvale will
Invading
slow
3
you down.
worlds is 15 minutes by itself. Honestly.
Maybe a little quicker now because everybody's playing again because the DLC.
Stormveil
Yeah.
doesn't slow you down because you use the main gate. You don't go through the other stuff. If you know how to dodge all the arrows in the main gate, you go straight up and turn right. You're right there at the giant, and then you go get that grace and you fight Margit. Then it's not that far, or it's not that hard. Well, no, you've already killed Margit. That's when you go kill Godfric. Because if you go through the main gate, that castle takes 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Because you can always go back and get anything else you want for your build that's in there.
And I've speed runned it so many times. I mean, those arrows do not phase me. I will go through the main gate every time. I never go through the side. So then you're in Liurnia. The round table hold you get as soon as you get the Lynn's Rise when you kill the Knight's Cavalry. So you've already got round table open. You've already got at least 6 smithing stones, or somber stones. No, 5. You can't get 6 until you go to Farah Missoula. With
No,
the
you
wrong
can
warp.
get. Oh well, 6 somber.
Somber
I think
6
you need
is
to
in
go-
Farah Missoula with the wrong warp, or you can go to the subterranean and you can jump off the pipe and get the Somber 6. It's down with the lobsters. Those are the only 2 Somber 6s you can get early. 7, I've got to remember where 7 is. 8 and 9 are literally in Caelid, directly around Fort Ferrith. So then you've got a level 7 or 8. Well, you've realistically got a level 5 Death Poker immediately after you've killed Godfric. Because you can use the 2 warps to get straight to EG. He's got Somber 1, 2, 3, 4 for sale.
Yeah.
So all you need is the 5. You could also go to Gelmir.
There's an
And
easy
get the
5
7.
over in Caelid.
By
Celia,
Commander
there's
Nall?
a kind of, yeah.
That's a 4. But
No,
it saves
actually,
you having to buy a 4. Oh, the one up the... If you ride up
yeah, it's
where
like
the
a side
crystals
pass.
are,
Like,
where
yeah,
the
yeah.
ball of mages is. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a 5.
That is a 5, yes.
So you've got 5 easy. Without doing anything.
And if you can do that one dungeon fairly easy that you get warped to at the beginning of the game if you're not careful. you can get a somber 6 from the boss in that.
Hey, Silver. Which dungeon?
The Kaled Crystal Tunnel, I think it is.
Oh. I don't think
It's
there's
got
a
a
6 in
falling
there.
star beast at the end.
Yeah, I don't think there's a 6 in there. Not a somber 6. A regular 6, yes, but not a somber.
I think it might be a somber 6. I'll have to look it up after I finish kicking Tragoth's ass.
I'm pretty sure the earliest somber you can get is subterranean, which you would need to do the wrong warp to get it early. Which, if you guys are saying no exploits, you can't do the wrong warp. We'll try it in the morning. I mean, if your execution is good, the only thing that's hard is the Death Rights bird, because sometimes it does not play by the rules.
You're having trouble with that knight, that one time too.
I've gotten him down to pretty much a science. It's not that hard. You just got to get him to run up at a very specific timing. Well, that's 20 extra levels, Jaffo. All we're talking about is 80.
Yeah, you can get it. Yeah, the boss in the Celia Crystal Tunnel drops a somber 6.
Yeah, but you got to actually beat a boss at when you're very underpowered.
Yeah,
And
that place sucks too.
It's one
That's
that does not take damage very easy except for blunt.
Yeah, it's the falling star beast, and getting there is a nice big pain in the ass because it's nothing but pests.
Yep. But there is a skip to jump up and get on top right at the beginning to where you don't have to go through and drop the ladder and stuff. Now, I've got all kinds of tricks. I mean, I think it's probably doable. You just have to have the execution. Because I've spent tons of time seeing how overpowered you can get in the first hour. The problem that they got rid of all the rune farms sucks, but the bird is still there. You wouldn't have a weapon to do the Moog's Palace, you know.
Yeah, the Albanarix.
The Death Poker might work, but I don't think it's wide enough AoE. I've survived like a minute and a half in here with him now. I haven't damaged him much, but I'm getting better at living. What was the explosion? Son of a...
That sweet, sweet gravity magic.
No, it was an explosion. It was red. It wasn't purple.
You throw another planet at you?
Nope.
Just
I'm not
did it
sure.
while you weren't looking this time?
I'm not sure what that one was. Hi, Airborne. Now he's throwing the planet at me. Dodged him. Didn't dodge the gravity attack. That attack sucks. We weren't bickering, Jaffo. We were having a discussion while I took a break from getting my skull bashed in.
Minor verbal sparring.
And we'll try it.
Yeah, because if that can be done, Fuck yeah, I'll do it with my next
Oh,
character.
you'll start doing that instead of doing the I'm a completionist.
No, it'll probably be just like me.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll do
turn
all
around,
that, and then I'll go on my completionist quest.
just make the being a completionist for the early stuff easier.
Let me look
Because
at
I
something.
mean, I do the go kill the dragon thing. That's normal. I go get a Radagon's Sword Seal or Scar Seal right away. I spent a lot of time in Caelid right at the beginning.
Let me look at something and see if I didn't leave the game running. Let me see what the playtime is on. No, awesome one. I did not win. I am not going to win anytime soon.
Are you winning, son?
Yeah, I left the game running. I have a tendency to do that while during the workday. I will start the game and be playing it, then a phone call will come in, and I won't turn off the game. I'll just keep letting it run, and then I'll come back to it. So my in-game clock is never right on what it's actually taken. But this character I started on Wednesday, and it didn't take too long to get the Starfist. But I also got them like ultra leveled up right off the bat.
Got something I might actually use at some point.
What's that?
The Bolt of Grand Sax.
Uh,
Figured since I'm here, I'd grab it.
let's see what the Starfist look like against the ulcerated. I should be in ambush for this one. Too late. This is a late game ulcerated.
I beat this one pretty early.
Yeah, but its life is late game. Hi, Mars. I mean, when that bleed rocks, these things are crazy good. Knock it off. See ya. Starfist are pretty good.
Yeah.
+8. I'm only level 54. And that was a joke. And once you get the amulets that the charged attacks, it's disgusting. Plus the Lord of Blood's exaltation. Because these things bleed insane. The only real problem with them is the slightly janky hitbox. Because you have to be in so close. This will actually be a real test. Fighting the chick with the butcher cleaver.
Mm.
Let's see what that looks like with these, because she's hard to get close to. But the stagger...
That was annoying.
The stance break on these things is great. What's up?
I forgot the when you go up to the top of the Royal Capitol to fight old boy. I forgot that the first time you do it, there's that stupid freaking cutscene that puts you like 3 feet away from him.
Yeah.
So I rang the bell, summoned my, my mimic tier, got like down to 1/10 of my health, and was insta-killed.
Yep.
Try this again. This time, not
That's 2
5
hits
feet away
on
from
her.
him.
2 hits is half of her health. Four hits. Anastasia down. I was really wanting to get this character ready for the DLC and just ran out of time. Let's see, what class would you start out with to do that challenge?
I would probably say samurai.
I would think so too for the bleed. But you can also just go down to the Weeping Peninsula and grab
you can skip
flail.
doing that. You just don't even bother doing that.
Right. Do I even have a slot for a new character? I probably don't. Nope. I could get rid of the dragon build.
Alright, demigod filled. God is done.
He's at Mogwin's Palace. Let's see what he's actually got going on. Because I've already got a bleed build, so it may not be worth keeping this one. Oh, but he's got the 2 scavenger swords. Or bandits curved swords. Those are hours of farming. Have you seen these, Imp?
Yeah. Those are nasty, but you have to farm for them, like you said.
Yeah, from one specific enemy in the whole game. It's crazy. Yeah, I can delete this guy. I don't know why they limit you to 10.
That I don't know.
Kind of sucks. Alright, so you can go. I've already got... Is this one also a Stormhawk axe? I think this is the one I made the video with. Yeah, this is just another Stormhawk axe, so I can definitely get rid of this. That is also another build you could do Because if you kill
Stormhawk
Nefeli
axe.
Lu, yeah, if you kill Nefeli Lu, you get both of her Stormhawk axes before
Oh, well,
Gotrek.
guess what build I'm never gonna do?
Because you kill an NPC?
Yeah, she's nice. I wouldn't want to kill her. Like, I'll kill Patches because that dude sucks. And I'll kill fucking Weirdo because he's gross and disgusting.
Who, Dung?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Alright, so now
But
I've got
like,
2
Nephilim Lou's
slots
cool.
open. Well, I'll kill her every day of the week. In fact, it's pretty much like this. I don't know if
there's
it'll
nothing
play.
better than a fart. Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I could watch kids fall off bikes all day. I don't give a shit about your kids.
Did that play?
No.
Oh, I don't know if I've got the audio set up for the stream deck. Alright, so... yeah, I think Samurai.
You're starting a new one already?
I'm just gonna...
He's getting a character set up for the challenge.
Look at the theory for the challenge. I'm not gonna officially do the challenge right now, but I am going to start figuring out my path.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of fighting Radon. I don't want another night of just fighting the same thing over and over and over.
Just pain. Endless pain.
Yes. Alright, so we'll just go with in-game timer for my test run. My biggest character, I think, is at 180, 190. And Jaffo said he heard it play. He heard Letterkenny. Alright, speedrunning tactics. Let's go. Actually, get rid of that, and that. We're going naked running. I haven't routed one of these in a while. Could make it interesting. That's right. You guys wouldn't hear the stream deck because you're in Discord, not listening
Not
to
yet.
the...
We're not in StreamYards or even Mux.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. I prefer, since half of my runs, Jaffo, I do armorless. I prefer to look at a girl's ass over a guy's ass all day long. So yes, most of my characters are named Strumpet, because that's what all of my girl characters are named. Because it means whore. And all the guys are some variation of Brahma. So I'm already where Slender would be at half an hour. Because there's lots of berries to pick. I'm surprised Slender's still up. It's 3 o'clock.
Starting to fade, but I got a little bit more time.
Have you they serve but you?
Just shut up. Shut up and give me my horse.
To the foot of...
Not you.
Settle, summon me.
Yeah, I can't give you the horse.
It will summon Torrent to treat him with...
Although I definitely got to fix this button because it's getting worse.
Project for tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, you can definitely pick a guy if you want. I just do this because I prefer.
Well, there's
to
not
look at
technically
chicks
an
from
option
behind.
to pick a guy or a girl. It's body
Type
type
A
A
or
or
type
body
B.
type B. Because that's how silly we've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
Even from's like, whatever, here, you've got 2 different body types. Pick whichever.
Oi! You there. Could you help us out?
Alright, we're 5 minutes in. I've got Torrent. I'll have the gold pickled foulfoot soon. Yoink.
Somber Smithing Stone 9, thank you. Really the only good thing to come out of this part of the fucking game.
And they drop
I'm in the
like
lake
candy.
of Rock right now.
They drop like candy in the DLC.
DLC, yeah.
So do ancient dragon smithing stones.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That was always the part of the game that annoyed me the most. I'm like, there's only so many. I can't max out all my gear.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 that we already know of. What weapon do I want to use for this?
For your speed run?
Yeah.
I thought you were planning on doing Death's Poker.
That's the hardest boss to get to do. It would likely kill the timer on its own.
Probably.
Because if you don't get it on the very first try, you're screwed. But I've already made it to the Third Church of Marika, which puts me in Caelid in about a minute and a half. And Grail about 2 minutes later.
Jeez, did they buff the Scarlet Rot? It seems like it's hitting me harder than it used to.
What's up, Basco? Just planning a little speed run to see if I can get to level 80 in the first 45 minutes. No, you said you would give me an hour, right?
I said I'll give you an hour.
Okay. So I'm doing some test runs because the DLC got very annoying because I finally made it to Radon and he's just kicking my ass left and right. So I'm taking a break from that and doing what I usually do on Elden Ring. Speed run the first hour. But I'm not allowed to exploit. Even though it hasn't been patched out. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. And I've got a nice long day of gaming ahead of me tomorrow. As soon as I mow the lawn.
God, I still can't get over how hard carrying Granger can hit.
It's fun, isn't it?
Oh. When you get a fully charged one, you're actually able to get it off. It's like, oh, hi, goodbye health bar.
Yeah, that being said, it gets some diminishing returns after a while.
I'm smacking the living crap out of Morgott with it.
Well, that being said, I stopped using it for the lake because everything there is resistant to sorcery, and I haven't changed back from the Wing of Estelle since I picked it up.
Morgott is down.
That wraps up Altus Plateau, which was my main goal for today.
I don't think I do anything in Altus.
There's not a lot there. I mean, I ran around and hit some of the major bosses. That's about it.
I mean, there's like Wormface and the
Yeah, I went and got him.
Apostle, and that's about all I would ever go there for.
I killed the Battle Mage just to get his gear.
But you don't use his gear.
Right now, but I could. It
Don't
might go
believe
well
you.
with some sort of outfit, you know, Fashion Souls.
So here, watch this. You go over here, clank, clank, clank. And that dumb bat should be gone.
If it works, that's awesome.
Look, he's crawling over there. He may still throw out the poison, but it's not going to be near as bad as usual. And you can also wait a couple
away that it won't hit the ladder.
But you can also wait a couple seconds if you're not speed running to let him actually get over to the wall. But I'm trying to see what I can do here, so.
You didn't get poisoned.
Nope. And that's half the battle. The other half is surviving the big rat just to grab the Sword Seal and die.
Yeah.
Grab the stupid thing. I just screwed up big. Nope, never mind. I did grab it. Oh, that was close. I thought I forgot to grab the Grace out here, and then I was using the lose your runes thing to warp out. Okay, since I can't exploit, I don't need to hit it at the other spot. I can hit it over here in the leg. Technically, I probably should have gone and done the Knight's Cavalry first to to have upgraded to be doing this faster. So on the actual run, I may do that.
Oh, I'm at the part that's been driving 70s up the wall.
What?
The Estelle, the big bug dude with.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the one in the cave.
Yeah.
Kill him.
I wanted to make sure you use the foot.
Yeah. There we go.
Even if you see him like start to die, you can still grab the foot real quick.
I've got torrent on the wrong thing, and it's driving me freaking nuts. I've used the thing that takes you out of the, or it loses all your runes twice now accidentally. Because that's what I usually have torrent wired to. Ah, crap, she's taking me to the round table hold already.
Yeah, because all you have to do is
Is dead.
get out of Limgrave. Doesn't matter where.
Shit. What does this weapon use? Is it Dex? Strength. It's Dex. Third Church of Marka.
America.
America. All right, I've got to change the. There. Now I might actually call torrent when I mean to, instead of accidentally trying to lose all my runes. That's not where I should have gone. I should have gone to the very beginning and gotten the other Foulfoot first. See, part of it is you have to actually route it.
Oh, definitely.
Doing it on the fly
I'm
is
sure
not...
it's doable. I just think it's tougher than you think it is.
But I think for the past 6 months, this kind of stuff is all I've done. I only played the first hour and a half of the game. I get as powerful as I can in the first hour and a half, and then say, that was fun.
That sounds like you.
Well, Conan Exiles, what did I do? I immediately got so overpowered, it was stupid.
Well, luckily in Conan Exiles, it's not necessarily like... There's different ways you can power up, you know?
Right, but the route that I went was the newest route.
Yes.
And it was literally, I mean, nothing could kill me. I mean, it's still ultimately a building type game, sandbox type game, but nothing could kill me. Hello again, Napred. Stupid horse. Go where I tell you. Alright, since I've already gotten taken to the round table, I can go here and then go back to the first step. Oh shit, I didn't grab the first step. Guess I'm waiting on an elevator. You know about this Foulfoot back here?
Yeah.
Maybe?
I don't know why I jumped up. I could have just warped over to Glenn's Rise again. There's 20 wasted seconds. Alright, let's get this to work the first time. Pastime, Nightfall. Actually, this isn't a good one to use the Foulfoot on, because if you screw it up, it's just screwed up. But, in the name of the bet, let's do it on the first try. I got, what, 3 minutes? With the Foulfoot?
Something like that.
I don't know if they've patched anything either. That's the other major issue. He went under instead of on. Alright, come back here. You moron. Go up the route. Where the hell are you going? They seem to have tried to fix him a little bit.
Sometimes I get very confused as to the damage output of enemies. Like, when they're in that last quarter of their health, it seems like that damage output kind of shoots through the roof.
Depends on if they have a phase switch.
I guess, because I was fighting the Glintstone Dragon, Adula, at Ronnie's place.
That one's
And,
a pain in the ass.
Kicking the ever-loving shit out of him, have a really good run, and then, like, he does, like, the spin-around bite, and just whole health bar gone in one hit. And I'm like, what the hell happened there?
This guy's pissing me off. He can't get unstuck. And then he does. He decides to lunge. Alright, so that's 4 minutes cost. Because he won't go up the route like he always does.
I've had that happen.
That doesn't help either.
What's that?
Dying.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. That's 4 minutes lost, because moron won't do what he's supposed to do.
Won't do what he does every other
And that
freaking
cost me
time.
the foul foot. So that's another 20, 30,000 lost runes. Are you kidding? It's what happens when you don't practice for a few weeks. And the dumb thing is, these aren't essential. It's just another, what, 7 levels?
And depending on when you do it, yeah.
This freaking idiot keeps going to the side of the route instead of... I don't know if he can climb up the route anymore. They may have patched the route out.
They might have.
Because he keeps going directly to the side. Nope, he came up. And he jumped down. And then he swung through a wall. I think they patched it a little bit. It's not working the same as it normally does. I bet the jump off the wall still works, but that one is so much more difficult to set up, and you have to quit out multiple times. And I hate quitting out. There used to be the exploit where you could just run him up the hill and have all the vulgar militia just poison him to death. You guys remember that one?
No, I don't remember hearing about that one.
Well, you know all the caltrops that are up up that hill? If you just run through him, he'll get poisoned as well. And by the time you get to the top of the hill, he'll be dead. But I'm pretty sure they fixed that one about a year ago. But that one was real easy. You just ran. I've already wasted too much time on this. Yeah, he will not go up the route.
This is turning into that one. The one where I did really good the first time. And now just everything's going wrong. It'd be about time to call it a night for me.
Yep, sometimes that happens. Yeah, I can't get him to go up the route for anything. He just goes to the side like he used to. But he won't do the turn on the side anymore. So Knight's Cavalry may be out of the run. Oh, he fell. Without going up the route. And he's worth less now. He's only 42,000 instead of 50,000. So they have changed some other things in the base.
Dude, man, they really kind of fucked up dragons and the way they move around now. Like, they go so far outside the area they're supposed to be in.
Yeah, like what you were dealing with the Agiel Lake.
Yep.
With him going up on the cliff. Yeah, the reason I've got to pick a weapon, Slender, is because I need to get a weapon that uses sombers so that I can use EG to immediately get it up to a 4. Because it's harder to route the regular smithing stones. You've actually got to go into caves. Sombers, I know he sells 1 through 4. That makes that easy. You just got to have an extra, like, 12,000. Makes sense?
Yeah.
So you got to pick a weapon that you would actually somber up.
God, you fucking dick. Can you stop? Oh, every time I run to where he is, he flies the fuck away.
Is this the glintstone still?
Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous.
You can't even kill him there.
You have to kill him here.
No, you have to get him to run away there, don't you?
No, I already got him to run away. I'm at the end.
Oh, okay.
Like, this is the place you're supposed to kill him, but like every time I run him down, he'll fly to the other side of. There's like a rock that's there. He'll fly to the other side of the rock. I gotta jump over the rock. I get over the rock. I run over to him. He flies back up in the air. Flies to the other side of the fucking rock. Like fucking 8 minutes.
What's up, Mad? Yes, we're still playing. But probably for not much longer. Because Slender's getting irritated.
I am getting irritated.
Running to the store. I'll be back in 15 minutes at most. All right, man.
Oh, and the button sticking is getting worse. This is not the time button.
Think of a weapon for me, Imp. What's early?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Let's see, you're going to be using Dex mostly. There's the scythe over on the Weeping Peninsula, the Faith Scythe.
Yeah, too far out of the way.
Not really.
For leveling, it is. You got to go all the way to the Weeping Peninsula.
Well, yeah, you were talking about wanting to go down there for the Morning Star.
Well, but we chose to samurai
Yeah.
katana
But I'm just saying that scythe is there. It's easy to get to. There's that. I'm trying to think what else is early on. Well, that would take you too long to get.
I don't want to do Frost Rime.
I don't think that takes Sombers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Normally I have a weapon in mind before I start a round, not while doing it.
Yeah, the only one I can really think of.
I mean, technically I could do Stormhawk.
Yeah. Yeah, the only one I can think of is the scythe. That's early, anyways.
Right.
What about the anchor?
Can't remember where it is.
It's in a dungeon, that much I remember. Just don't remember which one.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old so perhaps you.
$5,000, $9,000, $15,000. That's what I'll need.
Oh, that was just mean.
What's that?
So I fought the Godskin Apostle up where the windmills are.
Mm-hmm.
Staggered him. Went to go use Carrying Grander. So did my Mimic Tier. So we were off by like a split second each. It was like just back to back carrying grandeurs. Like, oh, yeah, you're done.
Normally I wouldn't do this. I'm gonna try to go do Margit so that I can get the Stormhawk axe. Because normally I would have an overpowered weapon before I do Margit, because Margit's a pain. And killing Nefeli Lu is actually a pain too. If she gets going in that Stormhawk,
The only other thing I can think of would maybe be the sword you can get off of the Grafted Scion right at the beginning of the game, but I don't remember if that uses Sombers or not, and you have to beat him before you have even flasks.
Yeah, it's way too time-consuming to kill him early. No, I think it'll be Stormhawk with a Dex. Faith. But I haven't fought Margit in a fair fight in so long. And the Unsheathed Mist. Stop running away. It down.
I shall remember. Tarnished, smoldering. Come over. It's tightly. Oh, the guards, you'll breach the. Farewell. But of course.
Open the gate. I hate waiting on this part.
Open the gate.
I know, because he wants to feed you to that murderer dude.
He follows you and steals your runes if you die. You know that, right?
If you die in there with the murderer?
If you die... No. Any time you die, if you use the side entrance, he steals half the runes when you die.
Well, I never noticed.
He's following you the whole time.
It's not half, but it's definitely like if you know it and you're paying attention, you'll see it. But otherwise, it's not like, hey, wait a minute, how did I lose half my runes? What the fuck?
Yeah, it may not be half.
Yeah.
I mean, there is an amount.
I think it's like
he
20,
steals.
25%.
Note to self, kill that guy too.
He's worth keeping alive because I think he's got an ancient somber he sells you.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
I still might consider.
I'd still kill him.
But I don't think if you get his bell bearing, I don't think it'll have the ancient somber because that doesn't show up until he moves inside the castle again with Nefeli Lu and Kenneth Haight.
Right, I'd still kill him.
Brahma has no qualms with killing anyone ever.
True.
Well, like he was saying though too, so far I've gotten an additional ancient somber and like 3 or 4 ancient dragon smithing stones. So
well, there's that, and there's. I mean, I don't have a main character that I play. I have 10 slots filled, so it doesn't matter to me if I can't get multiple weapons leveled all the way to perfect in a run because I just started another character. It's not a bikini, Tina. It's underwear. Because I took off all the armor. I hate these stupid birds in this castle.
yeah.
Everybody
So
hates those stupid
ridiculous.
birds. The ones that breathe fire are even worse. Yep, those fuckers.
Alright, at least I got the grace. Well, the Uchi Katana is not exactly the weapon to be doing this with. The birds, I mean.
Right.
There's no verticality to it.
Two-hand there is.
They literally made some of the most basic mobs the worst things in the game.
They always do.
Dude, I was saying earlier, like, some of the bosses, no big deal, but I fucking hate Crucible Knights. Hate them. They're the worst.
Just jump when they start diving at you. Or
It's
am I
not
thinking
the
of the wrong
dive
ones?
that bothers me. I'm talking like, especially the ones that have the staff and like the 9,000 ones on their head. Like they're awful. They're the worst. And that's not even the thing that bugs me about them. But the shoulder bash that'll grab you, that you cannot dodge to the side on. You have to be out of range of. Silly shit like that.
No, copied. It's not naked chick equals more power. It's more speed, and my armor doesn't do anything for me anyway, the way I'm trying to play it, so there's no point.
Be proud.
Did do a Buddy Slender, but he did the one that was this was his first FromSoft game. I was like, there's 3 things that'll kill you the most in a FromSoft game: rats and dogs, gravity, and hubris.
Also true.
Alright, I got Nefeli Lu on the first try. I've got my Stormlock axes.
Become Elden.
Except for you missed ambushes. Ambushes will kill you in these games all the fucking time too.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd probably put that at maybe number 4. But the 3 that I listed, because the dogs and the rats in all their games are just like, are you kidding me?
Alright, I'm quitting out and pausing the run because I've got to hit the bathroom. That way the clock will stop. And it turns out I'm strength too low to use the freaking axes yet.
That'll happen. Combination of both, I believe. Soul Assassin.
Let's wait. Yeah. That's a thing.
That's definitely a way to put it. It's actually Slender and not Chad Soul.
So the one who always mixes us up.
Soul Assassin? I don't know. Does he?
Somebody does.
Okay. So we'll check the time. I think I might be able to use the axe two-handed. Because it's just...
Hey, but getting 2 levels shouldn't be that hard at this point.
Time. Time is the issue.
Go kill Godric.
Yeah, but that'd be easier with the freaking axe.
Oh, yeah. If you wield it two-hand, then there you go.
Yep, it'll work two-handed. What's up, Soul?
I love how Vari gives you the thing to go to Mogwin, and he's like, but don't use it yet. Like,
don't use it
what?
yet. Use it directly in front of him.
In front of him, yeah.
Just be like, screw you, buddy. I'm using it.
Do what I want.
Shut up. Nobody likes you.
Said I was bitchless at the beginning of the game. Screw off.
Who do you guys use to get the Maiden's Blood?
I'd usually go back to the starting.
I go back to the starting area.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a much quicker way?
Do I have to kill somebody?
Yeah. When do you not in my way? The chick who gives you the letter to give to her dad before Castle Morn.
Oh, dude, that's fucked.
You kill her, she's a maiden. It'll automatically
She's not
dip
a maiden
it.
until she eats all the Shibriri grapes, damn it.
Don't have to worry about that. You get the Mogwins by killing her. Yeah, even Godric is a little bit over what I can do with just the axe spinning. What are some quick, easy souls? Because I could level up the axe at EG.
Sad. I had to put down Blade.
Oh, so you don't have a problem killing him.
I mean, I kind of have to, because if I don't, he kills me.
Yeah. So will that
So
maiden.
That's what we call self-defense. No, she won't.
Well, then I
She will if you attack her a few times.
Well, yeah, you slap anybody with anything, they're gonna enough times they're gonna come after you.
Speaking of which, I gotta go give her the rest of my Shibriri grapes.
I mean, it was kind of inevitable what happened to Steve Irwin. You keep fucking with the wrong animals enough, something's gonna kill you.
Stingray through the heart.
I mean, Christ, he's Australian. Everything on that continent wants to kill you and eat you.
I don't think
This
he was
is-
on
this is
that
very
continent
true.
when he died.
I'm just saying, and you know. Yeah, let me stick
Yeah,
my
but
thumb up a crocodile's
word got
ass.
around, man. The animals had been talking.
The animals were like, he has a tendency to molest us. Why is Thunderstorm not happening? What changed?
Are you missing a stat?
No, it stopped dual wielding for some reason. Just from me traveling. That's 3 times tonight that it's just said, no, you're not dual wielding anymore. That's weird. Because it did it with my katana earlier tonight, too. Strange. I also forgot to get even a basic summoning. I never went back and visited Ronnie. Godfrick, a hell of a lot more annoying.
You can
And you killed the Belly Lou.
Yeah.
You can buy them at the table from the 2 husks.
I know.
Yeah.
That would take souls. I'm down to 50. Because I went and upgraded the axe twice. I should check if it's the axe I've got equipped or not, though. I think we are...
Which Shibari grape am I missing? Shibari grapes.
Okay. So I'm going to have to route it a little bit better. I think we're 10 minutes away from the 1 hour mark. I'm at level 40. Knight's Cavalry could definitely go better. Because that cost me a good 10 minutes redoing that over and over.
Okay, so Purified.
And I need to actually have... I need to actually take my levels for the axe if I'm going to go with the axe, not just randomly put them into just dex. Alright, so I'll route it some more. You guys about ready to call it in about 10 minutes? Put it at the hour?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to find that last Shibari grape. As, why not?
And Soul Assassin said, "Sup, Imp, Chad, and Brahma." Then he said, "Hey, Slender, not Chad."
Right.
You know what I could get just as fast is the Sword of Night and
What's
Flame.
that?
Mm-hmm. But getting those
Sword of Night
stats.
and Flame is quick to get.
Getting those stats with Grail is not a problem. If all we're trying to do is get to level 80,
Yeah,
doesn't matter where I put them. I just have to get the stats from Grail and the Knight's Cavalry into wielding that sword. Have enough runes left over to upgrade it to level 4, and then start nuking. Because you get that, you kill Margit, Godfrick, Loretta, because you've already gotten basically to Loretta by getting that sword. Let me look at the stats on it. I'm almost there. Chad's quiz show? No, nobody won Chad's quiz show last night.
Yeah, that was an everybody loses kind of situation.
Yep.
Where's the Glintblade Phalanx that you guys are talking about? Up here in the manor.
The Carrying Grandeur?
Or, yeah.
You have to go right before the boss.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta jump
Take the
down where all
left and
jars
then
are.
drop all the way down.
Yeah. It's a weird one.
So Sword of Night and Flame would be 12, 24, 24. So that's 48 plus 12.
Possibly starting with a different,
Be starting with a different class, and I'd have to go get the flail.
yeah, the Morning Star. You could probably start with the Prisoner. Because the Prisoner can two-hand the Morning Star.
You'd want to start with something that has a little bit more in faith.
Got 14 in to start.
Okay.
Faith, I think, is man, that's what this character was started as. Faith starts at, I think, 11, maybe.
Okay, that might do it.
Oh, less than that, probably like 9. Because I'm using Godric's Room, so there's the buff from that.
So that would be an option because yeah, if you started with the right class, that's only about 35 levels and you're at 40 with Grail and the Knights Cavalry. Then 15,000 for the upgrades up to level 4. And then where would you go to get more now? I mean, you could try to do Vari's quest. I don't like that we cut out exploits. That's the whole point of this, is to exploit it until you get strong, early. Alright, and about 5 minutes.
I don't mind you using exploits. I'm just saying there's no way that without exploits you're going to level 80 in the first hour.
But that's never what I claimed. I claimed I can get to level 80 in the first hour.
Yes, and I said not without exploits, and then you tried to explain to me how even without exploits you could do it.
No, we started talking about the possibility of whether you could. I didn't say I could.
I don't
I
think
said
you can.
I think there's probably a way to. And I was going through the ways to possibly get there.
But I
You'd have to have better execution than what I've done tonight with the Knights Cavalry and everything.
You'd have to be like a top tier speedrunner. I don't know that they can do it.
Well, I mean, like the Bingo Brawler stuff. Some of those matches end in an hour and a half, and they're already at in-game.
Right.
Jaffo posted something earlier. He said he did a quick search on
80
YouTube, found a video.
level
One just-
175 minutes.
Yeah.
That's 15 minutes longer than what we're saying.
But I also
so
wonder if it's
They may
how
have
out of
used
date it
exploits.
is.
Well, how out of date it is and how many exploits it does use.
Yeah.
Still want to do the equivalent of a pyromancer build.
You can.
I know I can, I just haven't done it.
There's technically like more or less 3 pyromancer
Ow.
builds. You can use the black flame, you can use the regular flame, you can use the frenzied flame. All
No,
sorts
no.
of pyromancers.
I'd probably use a combination of all of them.
All right, so let's see what the timer's at, because I think it was 45 when I paused. We're at 57. So if you route a weapon, actually do the stats for the freaking weapon, and plan for the upgrade to it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll definitely give it a go. See what can happen. This was just kind of spur of the moment because I was tired of fighting Radon.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
I still think the scythe would serve you well.
I've never used it, so I don't know the moveset well enough to want to chance something on that. I know it's strong. The one that shoots out the discs.
No,
The
it's not
Well, if
golden
you
that
go
one.
discs.
get the Queen Rot Night Scythe, and you can get that right off the bat too. Those are real.
No,
good.
that's not the one I'm talking about. It's like the winged scythe or something like that.
Yeah, that's right in the first area.
Yeah,
That's just in one of the.
one of the ruins
Isn't
right there
it
in
in
Weeping
the
Peninsula.
ruins in Caelid? Is it in
No.
Weeping?
It's in Weeping, yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, I would start off as like not the prophet, unless you wanted to go with a heavier faith build. I would use the what is it, the Inquisitor?
Right.
Yeah.
Is it a somber?
Tombsword Ruins, I think.
Yeah,
it
it's a
might be.
somber. That's why
Okay.
that's the only one I can think of that's a somber that you can get that early in the game.
I've got to go back through my other videos, or well, live streams, because I've gotten at least 6 different weapons up to, basically 3 or 4 hitting Godfric within an hour and 15, hour and a half. So it's cut that by 30 minutes. And what weapon can you have then? The Starfist only took me about an hour to acquire. But that was using
You can
the
always
wrong
watch
warp.
a couple of the build videos that me and Slender use. Because he's all about getting overpowered early.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the same thing I do.
And you
The
might be able to
build
get an
videos
idea.
are not much different than what I do on my live streams.
No,
It's
I agree.
Pick a weapon, go.
But in this case, he'll turn around and be like, okay, we're going with this build. Yeah, his get overpowered early mostly is killing Grail and then going and getting the weapon.
Mhm.
And you can just add in your other stuff. At least you can get an idea of what weapon.
Well, and it's
And he
also
doesn't
getting the
use
sombers.
And he also goes over that too.
Well, yeah, I know where all the sombers are.
Yeah, because it'd be like, go buy 1 through 4 at EG, go get the one that's over in Caelid by Celia, and then I think he even turns around and said, go into Celia Crystal Tunnel to get the 6.
I'll have to check on that. Because the 8 and 9 are right beside Fort Fair. Well, right near Fort Ferrith. Go down the hill, kill the Knights Cavalry, then go over to where that Erdtree avatar is, and take the path to the side, but go down to the bottom of that tower. And there's a 9 there. Then there's an 8 on a scarab right there at Fort Ferrith, down the hill where the 2 dragons are in the lake. So 7 would be 6 and 7 are the hard ones. But if you can have a +9 weapon, somber weapon, before you kill Margit,
Yeah.
then you're just destroying everything. Then runes are just flying into your pocket. The problem is, then you've got to go. You've probably got to get both of the Dectus Lift medallions so you can go kill things that have enough runes that you could actually upgrade off of. Because
Yep.
Renala and Rickard don't give enough runes to make it worth it. So you've got to get into Landell. You've got to get the hero rune from the Erdtree avatar and the golden rune 12 that's right before the Erdtree avatar. And then go kill the 2 bosses up at the top of the Erdtree, then you're probably close to 80. But with the upgraded weapon, you're probably getting, I mean, you're basically 20 levels above yourself at that point. Because it's doing more damage. You've got it so early, it's doing more damage than what you should be able to do at the level you are. I don't know. We'll see. I'll route it, see what I can do. May not be tomorrow, maybe in the next week. Maybe it'll be during Ascendant Art next week. I'll just take an hour while we're doing it. And we'll see where I'm at the end of the hour. That gives me a week, well, a business week to route it and get it done. But I think that does it for us tonight. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out in the chat and keeping us company. Thank you, Imp and Slender. Do you guys want to promote anything?
Just gonna be on 70's show on Monday, talking rock and roll high school.
Yeah.
Other than that, I might be doing something next weekend for my birthday. We'll see. I gotta figure out what's going on with that.
Cool.
Happy
Let us
birthday.
know.
Yeah.
The only thing I got is, Friday nights, sending our podcast, 9 p.m. Eastern, and provided, YouTube gives us the go-ahead, I will probably be streaming some Elden Ring on Ascendant Arcade tomorrow afternoon.
And we will probably be in Discord talking as we both stream on multiple channels.
Yeah.
When are you going to stream?
I'll probably do it tomorrow. I may as well. We may as well all do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, why not? As for me, yeah, the wife and kids are away tomorrow, so I will be doing quite a bit of this, but it'll be more
Don't know
back
what
in.
that's like, Brahma.
I know, but it'll
My
be
wife
back
and kids
into
are
the
away
DLC.
all summer.
But I'll go back into the DLC. I'm not gonna fight Radon tomorrow. I'm gonna go search for some more stuff to power up. I'm honestly shocked I found Radon tonight. That was not expected in any way. So I'll go explore some more stuff. I may start some of the routing at some point tomorrow because there's plenty of time to do it. So we still got Jaffo, Awesome One, Soul Assassin, Copied Kitty, Silver Ogre, and Tina Guzman. Thank you all for hanging out. We will see you, sounds like, tomorrow.
Bye.
What do you guys think? I can't start mowing the lawn until
I
at
probably
least,
won't be around until later afternoon.
it'll be 10 a.m. is the earliest I feel it's allowed to mow a lawn on a weekend. Anything else, you're just being a dick, I think, in a neighborhood. So I will probably start around 11 a.m. Mountain Time is my guess. So,
Which would be what, 1 p.m. Eastern?
yep. Is that about
Okay.
fit on your schedule?
It should. It should. I might not start that early, but I probably will. I just gotta go get some sleep.
Yeah. Well, I'll throw in the AirPods and listen to church while I mow. And then be ready to play. Hey, there's Boosh McFadden also. Yeah, 3 hours and 40 minutes. I'm up to about, 22 hours in the last 48 hours? Something like that. I'm streaming like I've never streamed before. Hopefully I'll get some subs. The streaming hours help, though. Or the watch hours. So, all right. We're rambling now. Have a great night, everybody.
Yep.
Catch you later.
Good night.